Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans here with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first times joining me, welcome. I'm so glad that you have found me. If you watch me via YouTube, make sure that you subscribe down below, hit that button, and you'll get notified immediately as soon as I do go live. And if you're watching through Facebook, just make sure that you've given StreamYard permission in order for me to know who I'm talking to. Remember that this is part of a live presentation. So if you're seeing me talk to various people as I go along, that's all part of the live. So just watch it on the replay and you can scoot on by and you won't be alarmed at that. I will be answering questions. They may have questions that they have that you may have as well. In any event, you guys, welcome. I missed not being live here for the last couple of days. Just to let everyone know, my eyes are pretty good. I can't see up close too well, but that's okay. I'm going to work with it. Hello, Judy. In any event, we are on to card sketch number 183. And oh my goodness, you guys, it's I'm humbled by how many that I've done and how many people actually go through and do the card sketches. Just make sure that what you want to do is put your sample in the my Facebook group, which is just down below. It's Stampin' with Diane Stampers group, and you could win a stamp set, or you could win a tutorial depending where you live in the world. Hello, Linda. In any event, I'm just going to pop on right on down to my desktop here and let's get going. So I thought I'd go with a really, really simple sketch today. It sometimes simple is better, but I wanted to kind of mention this. Hello, Jan. In any event, I am using, and I'm going to come in and show you some of this stuff. I'm going to go in and use a Lost Lagoon. I'm so taken with this Lost Lagoon. But this designer series paper that I'm using with this is from the Winter Meadows designer series paper. Now, just to let you know, there is a last chance sale that's coming out. Hello, Carol. And this paper, which is the Winter Meadow paper, is carrying over, which is amazing. So as I go along with all some of these various lives, I'm going to show you different things that are retiring. You may get them at different discounts. You might get them not even at a discount, but just to let you know, get them while you can. The sale starts on the 21st at 12 Mountain Time, which is 11 Pacific, if anyone's here. And really important, get it while you can, because honestly, they're not going to be available for long. I just know that some of the stuff isn't. Now, this Magical Meadow bundle is retiring. The whole bundle is retiring. It's not coming back, but the designer series paper is staying. I don't understand it, but that's okay. That's not my thing. But these gems, which are the faceted gems, the trio, they come in the smoky slate, the clear, and Lost Lagoon, I believe. These are carrying over, and so is that amazing ribbon. Oh my goodness, you guys. This ribbon is amazing. It's sold out a couple of times, but you can color it. It is the most amazing. Um, the most amazing. My bionic eyes, Marjorie, are amazing. I did not realize that there was actually trees on top of Mount Peter and Mount Paul, but I can't see up close very well. And the types of lenses that I got, I should be able to see up close. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it's only been since Wednesday, so it's not too bad. In any event, we are going to do card sketch number 183. Don't forget to enter in there. And I'm bringing back a lot of times, usually when it comes to a lot of retiring stuff, you just never know when it's available. So I'm going to use this color and contour. This used to be a bundle, but it's no longer a bundle. But these scallop contour dies are amazing. And I'm going to use this stamp set. I love some of this other, the sentiments that are on here, and it's mixed sentiments. I'm going to use this one. You're absolutely amazing. I think it's a great sentiment. You could use it where somebody's helped you, or people, it's congratulations. I like this one. Thank you for everything. I think that one's an amazing one as well. In any event, let's get going on this sketch. So let's see, what have I got here? Like I say, don't forget about that last chance list. It's pretty cool. All right, so whenever I say on my card sketches, and a lot of times I like to do this because I have new people join me all the time, is I always say the regular card base. That is the finished card base. I usually do a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch finished card base for all of my sketches. I have done some slimline cards, but sometimes that's harder because this way, at least if you have to convert this into metric, it's an easy way to convert it. Okay, so like I say, this is from the Magical Meadows, and I'm going to go in and let's put that right there. Now this one happens to be 3 3/4 by 5 inches. That happens to be my favorite. I've also got a piece of basic white for the inside at that same measurement. So I'm just going to actually, I think I'll put onto this and then put it onto my card base. All right, so then I have a piece of this cardstock, and this one happens to be Lost Lagoon. Like I say, it matches so beautiful with this thing here, and it's 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down. You say sometimes easy is good. Like I say, there's only what 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, so this one's going to be quite easy to go ahead and do. And then I thought, you know what? I think for this piece here that happens to be 2 by 4 3/4, I wanted to use a vellum. And by using vellum, it didn't show up on this cardstock because of the how subtle a lot of these colors are. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to come in and I used the Painted Posies, one of my favorite embossing folders. And I went and I used that and embossed on there. So we're just going to put that on there, but I'm going to have to place this in such a way that once I go and I place things on there, then I can start attaching it so that it doesn't, so that it shows. Now, there we go. I have already gone and misplaced this piece that was right here. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and cut it. And it happens to be 1 1/4 by 2 1/2. And that is like a sentiment layer. You know what? I think that's it. There we go. And that's the sentiment layer. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get that stamped first. And I'm going to do that in the Lost Lagoon color. Sure can tell that I love this Lost Lagoon. It's just one of those really, really simple, beautiful colors to work with. So now, packed up all my pads, my paper piercing pads. I packed them all up for a class for brand new stampers this afternoon. Going to be exciting. They're all brand new. So, yeah. So we'll see how well they do. Now, you notice what I did was you know how sometimes you have that ridge on your card? I just went and I took that off. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my Lost Lagoon. And we're just going to go and put that, you know what? I think I'm going to put it off to the side here. And this stamp set also has some amazing blotches on it. And there's these ones here. So I'm actually going to go in and use those blotches until I've used this one a lot, this stamp set. One of those ones that, you know, when you find a really good stamp set, you want to go ahead and use it as much as you can. All right, so I'm just going to see how this is going to look. You know, I'm just going to put that right there. And we're probably also going to go ahead and put that on the inside, but I'll just leave that off to the one side. Okay. May have to use that later on. And then, like I say, this is going to go on here like this. Pretty straightforward card. I think it needs a little bit more. And you know what? I've gone ahead and I've scored this incorrectly. I know I have. So I'm going to go in and let me go ahead and rescore that. You know what? I'm going to grab another piece. I'll use this for scratch. And we're just going to, I know I've shown this many times, but you know, I do so many cards, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. The best thing to do is to grab your piece of cardstock, line it up depending on where you want it to be scored. I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. And then I cut it. And then I've got 2 pieces that are already, I've got 2 card bases, and I just have a box with my card bases. So there we go. That'll fit better than that other piece that I have. Let's go again. Okay. So see, I could leave that just like that. Kind of boring, actually. So I'm going to come in with these stamps that are in this stamp set. Hello, Lila. Yeah, I'm glad to be back too. All right, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to use some of these images here. I'm going to use this one. This one happens to be one of my favorite. And of course, what am I doing? I am doing some embossing. Kind of have to when it's that kind of dark, light color and subtles. It just doesn't show up very well. So let's just go ahead and do this. I'm going to come in with my Versamark. Hello, Linda. Okay, so this is just going to go on here. And there's also this image here I'm going to go ahead and use. And I'm also going to go ahead and use this smaller image here. Well, I said I was going to. There it is. Okay. Let's just go ahead, and we've got those there. Now, what I can do now is just use my white embossing powder. Got to remember to pack this up for my class. What was wrong with the first card base? Do you want to really see? It was off. I must have measured it at 4 1/8 and scored it at 4 1/8 and not at 4 1/4. And I do that quite often. Like I say, I was hoping that with my new eyes that I'd be able to see close. And that's not the case right now. They said it's going to come. So, like I say, I paid for the extra lenses. So I'm really hoping that it's going to correct itself. There we go. And there's dies to cut this one and this one out, but there isn't for the other one. Just come in with my heat tool. I mean, yeah. But those are all mainly the layers that are on that card. So this card class this afternoon, like I say, I have really no information on them. I don't recognize any of their names, so, but should be interesting. 7 new stampers. So. Okay, so we'll just get this done. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this on this base. So yeah, don't forget about the last chance list. The sale starts. You can save. There's some of them don't have any savings, but you have you can save up to 40% on some of the different product that's out there. Yeah. So I've gone ahead and already cut those out to save time. So I have this cut out with the die cut, this cut out with the die cut, and this. And I don't even know if I'm going to use them. I have no idea. If I'm going to, I might use some parts of it. All right. So this I thought would go really good right about there. You can do it over top or underneath, and I think I'm going to have it underneath. And I'm thinking to myself that this could also go on here. And I don't know if I want to put this on. I might just put that on the inside. Now, there is the Lost Lagoon ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Lost Lagoon ribbon. But I want to kind of tie it in with this Simply Elegant trim. And I always have so much gold, but I'm going to use the silver this time. So I think the Lost Lagoon and the silver look so nice together. Oh dear. I think we're going to have there we go. Ooh, we may have problems with this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try this. We're going to see. I want to tie this bow together. Or maybe what I want to do is, I'm going to see how this is going to work for me. Sometimes it'll let you do it and sometimes it won't. Just depends on there. Yeah, I tell you, it's good to be back. It was nice having a couple of days off, I must say. Did I get anything done? No. That would be just too good to be true, right? All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull this down. And we're just going to tie this tight and see how that looks. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Just going to come down here. It's nice to always have the two tones when you're doing playing with ribbon. We'll just trim that off. All right, so we have this like this. So see how I can then, I'm going to go ahead and put that on with dimensionals. And then what I can do is start applying. Once I've got the dimensionals on here, I can apply glue or runner or whatever I want to onto the back of it so that you don't see it with the vellum. Okay, let's go ahead. So like I say, don't forget to put your name, do a, this is just going to go across here. And I'm going to actually put that on also with, let's see, over there. So I'm going to put those on with dimensionals as well. And then what I can do is then I can figure out where I'm going to attach. There we go, just like that. And this I haven't taken off the back yet. And the reason I haven't is because I want to make sure that I've got this on there. So now I know exactly where everything is. So I think I will go in with the glue. Let's see, where else is that? There we go. And now that piece can go, oh, is that straight? Yeah, there we go. We're just going to put this on there. Like so. Just let that sit for a bit. And let me go ahead and put this onto the back of that. The Winter Meadow, this designer series paper, has so many different pretty pieces. Not sure why the bundle isn't carrying over. Kathy, you say you know, I have to tell you, Kathy, I make a lot of bows. And by making a lot of bows, and a lot of times when people come to the class, I don't make them tie their own bows. I will try to encourage them to tie their own bows. But I tie a lot of bows. There, we'll just put that underneath there. It does come with practice. I found that bunny ear one is about the best. I do have another tying technique that I do with it. Okay, so that's like that. Let's go and put that bow. Okay, I'm going to trim this off a little bit. Whoops. We'll come in with a glue dot or two. And let's just get that. And like I say, pretty simple card, right? That's the better side. Let's just bring that around. It actually is easier to tie a bow separately, not together like that. Okay, so that's just going to go there. Oops, let's tie that down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so there's that part. And you know what? We do have the inside of the card, and this has got quite a rough edge on it. So I'm going to do that same trick again. Now, at that point, you can decide whatever you want to put on there. This is curling a little bit. I might have to put a glue dot there, but I know what I'm going to do actually. So I'm just going to come and let's just put this piece because I've already done it. Just going to put it down here. And I've got it kind of going over the edges. Now, because this is a 3 3/4, I can turn around and put it like this, and it's still going to be okay over there. Sorry, I was off screen there. So let's just go and do this. Hello, Marie and Linda. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. I love the Lost Lagoon. Got a bit of embossing powder on here. I can feel it. Okay, so there. Now, these tinsel gems, these are the 3-pack. This is Lost Lagoon, and I know it doesn't quite look like Lost Lagoon, but I'm going to turn around and I'm going to use it. So, just going to come here, and I've colored them, but you know what? I'm going to go here. Put this right there. And let me see how this is going to look. Just like this. Now see, because that's there, I'm going to go in with another glue dot. Oh, thank you, Lala. And I'm going to roll this because it's not sitting very well. And I'm going to put this right behind where that gem is. And then that's going to hold that down. So there's my card there, like that. Oops. That's with the card sketch number 183. So pretty simple card sketch. Like I say, it's good to do some large ones. Oh, you use it a lot. The dies. You know what? It's funny. I don't use these dies as much. The die I use the most is this one. I find this one's just too frilly for me. This one's okay, but this one I do use, but this one, no, I have issues with that. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? That was supposed to be this. Oh, it's the same size. We're good. Okay. All right. So there we go there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. In any event. Okay. So let's see. So join me tonight. If you have some projects to do, you can join me with Sip and Stamp. It is 6:30 Pacific time. Just bring your own project. We sit and we talk about different things. I get lots of work done. I know I have lots of things to get done for the next week coming up. What else? Monday, I'll see you with a fancy folder, a 3D project. And make sure that you're subscribed to my newsletters, because I'll be starting the 12 days of Christmas ideas. I'm starting to do some of those videos. Some of them are going to be exclusive. Some have already been shown on my videos, but at least I've got that. Thank you. All right. So if you have any questions at all, make sure that you ask those questions. Give me the thumbs up if you enjoyed that. Share my video. I really do appreciate it. And if you live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. All right, you guys, have a great day. Remember to create, because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.